Hello there, it's very nice to meet you. I hear that you have tics and I want you to know that you are not alone. Your tics may make you do or say things that you don't mean. Some tics may happen repetitively whilst others may be a one-off. You may get a strong, uncomfortable feeling before a tic occurs, but try not to worry because this is common. You may find that you tic a lot more in certain places, so you may tic more at home than at school, or maybe for you it's the other way around. Your tics may change over time, so the tics you have now may pass and be replaced by other tics. If your tics are caused by Tourette Syndrome, then you may have some tics and associated symptoms your whole life. But it's important to remember that you can find ways to cope and manage, and you can develop self-acceptance. If you're struggling now, then please remember that things can get easier as you learn more about your condition. One thing I want you to know is that you can tic loud and proud with confidence. Your brain is working a little bit differently to most people's, and that is okay because everyone's brain works differently. The way in which your brain works differently is just a bit more noticeable. Some people can hold in their tics, but this can make things worse, so please know that you can tic freely and let your tics out whenever you feel the need to do so. Remember that your tics are not a reflection of who you are, they are just misfired signals from the brain. Sometimes you may tic things that you really do not want to say or do. This is not a reflection of who you are as a person, and you are still a good person no matter what you tic, so you don't need to feel guilty for it. As well as tics, you may have other symptoms such as feeling restless and unable to sit still, feeling fearful of bad things happening, or having scary and distressing thoughts that you can't control, feeling worried and anxious about things that other people may not be worried about. You may be sensitive to sound, light and textures. You may struggle to concentrate or focus, and you may have episodes of anger which you cannot control, and more, because we are all very different. Tics are a lot more common than you may think. There are quite a few famous people who have tics. Sometimes you may feel worried about going out in public due to your tics, but please remember that you have just as much of a right as others to go out in public and to go about your daily life. Many people with tics are intelligent, kind, strong, resilient, creative and wonderful, and so are you. Sometimes your tics may make it difficult to do certain things. This is okay. Know that asking for help is very brave and that you can make adaptations to the way things are done if needed. Try not to blame yourself if you find something difficult, because I know that you are trying very hard. Although you may feel very different to others because you tic, remember that everyone is different, and that is beautiful as it creates diversity. If anyone is rude to you in public about your tics, know that you can stick up for yourself. You can't control your tics as they are misfired signals, but other people can control how they react. If anyone judges you for ticking or says anything unkind, then please remember that it does not mean anything about you. It just reflects the other person's lack of understanding. Never let anyone treat you badly for ticking. The right people will accept you as you are. Ignore those who have a problem with your tics, as they are not worth your time. You are worthy of being supported, accepted, and treated with respect. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember that you can tic loud and proud. You are a warrior.